Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Evans, and welcome to part 3 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So she was still having a good dream when she woke up to her alarm going off, which accidentally and coincidentally wakes up her wife. It wakes her up. She's not happy about this. Neither is Abigail, who apologizes profusely. Of course, Margaret is like, it's not a big deal. There's no need to apologize. You made a mistake. Well, actually, you didn't make a mistake. Well, actually, you did. I don't know. Well, actually, I did make a mistake, Abigail said. Good to know. Don't do it again. No problem, I won't, babe. Good morning, by the way, she says to her. After that, she gets out of bed, goes to the bathroom to pee, and after that, she goes to her writing room to write another chapter of the book. She goes to sit down at the desk where her table is set, and for a couple minutes she thinks about what she's going to write about. And then she has it. She's going to write about the first time that she ever saw her aunt for the first time. And something special happens. You see, she says, she picks up the pencil and she writes it down. She says, I was 5 or 6 years old. I was 6. My mom was heavily excited to see my aunt again, because at the time they were really close. Now they're not so much anymore. But anyway, she was really excited to see her, and she says to me, listen, she's going to be very happy to see you. She hasn't saw you since ever. She says to me, she hasn't seen me before. So just calm down. Everything's going to be fine. She says to Abigail. And Abigail said, okay, Mom. So she says, to herself, I remember me just waiting at the door along with my mom and my dad, waiting for my aunt to arrive. We were waiting at the door, and all of a sudden, we hear a knock at the door. She opens the door, my mom opens the door, and all of a sudden, she's Rena, how are you? And they hug. She walks further to the house, into the living room, of course. Rena sits down. She sits down along with me and my mom and my dad, and they talk for a while. She introduces me to my aunt, Rena. She introduces her to me. I am quite, excited to meet her. A little bit too excited for my mom's liking. But she doesn't say anything about it. But I can feel that she's a little bit upset at me about it, of course. So I just brush it off, and as a 6-year-old kid at that particular point in time, and my aunt introduces herself to me. She hugs me after we are introduced, and we are just, we just have a good time together. And that's when my aunt and my mom came, after a couple minutes of them hanging out together, comes up with a great idea for what we could do together. She says, "Listen, guys, I want to do something with you. I want to do something with you and your aunt, Abigail." And then Abigail says, "What is it, Mom?" "We're going to a play. Would you like that?" And then my dad says, "Well, that'd be a great idea." With his deep voice, of course. After that, I get dressed to go to a play. I am very excited to go. I have been to a play in my entire life up to this point, of course, and I'm very excited to go. After that, I get dressed. After I get dressed, but I'm very nervous too. I'm a little bit nervous. We get dressed to go to a play, and I am first to get dressed. My mom is also getting dressed before me, my aunt and my dad. So I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, getting ready to go to the play that we were about to go to. So they got dressed, and we left. We left the apartment, and we were taking my mom's car at the time. And I remember getting really, really excited to go to this play. It was the Three Apples, actually. And I remember being confused about that. I remember telling my mom, what is that? And then she says, "You'll see. You don't worry about it. You'll see what's gonna happen. You're gonna be entertained by it, actually. It's gonna be a good time, daughter. It's gonna be a good time." So we went to we were driving to the play. We got out of the car. We took our seats and the play began. It was really entertaining to me. I loved it. And that's what I realized what I wanted to do. At 6 years old, I wanted to be a entertainer of some kind. I didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew it was going to be about this. I knew that I wanted to be a playwright or something like that. I didn't know what it was, of course, but I knew I wanted to be it at the time. She says in the book. And then, after the play was over, and I was crying my eyes out at the end, because I didn't want it to end, of course. It was time for us to go back home. My aunt was spending the night with us for a couple of weeks. So we got back home. I was still buzzing over this play I just watched, along with my family. And it was time for us to eat dinner. So that's what we did. We ate dinner. We ate turkey and we ate a couple of turkey cheese sandwiches. And that was it. I went to bed and and I was still heavily excited. I was like, I want to do that when I grow up, she says to herself. And that was it. So she puts the pencil down. She pulls back the chair, gets out of the chair, walks, she's about to turn off the lights, of course. Well, she's about to turn off the light. She turns off the lights. No, she turns off the light. Sorry. After that, she leaves her writing room, and she is about to go back to, well, not sleep, but she's about to eat dinner with her wife. After that, she leaves the writing room, like I just said before, and she's about to sit at the table. So she goes to the kitchen. She sits at the kitchen table. Her wife was finishing cooking themselves, each other dinner, rather. And they were eating dinner together. After that, they were going to bed. They said goodnight to each other. They kissed each other on the lips, and that was it. They are now going to bed. And that was it. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now.